Some of the biggest mistakes candidates make on their resumes involve grammar, tone, lack of consistencies, format errors. In this video, we're going to cover a few topics that will help you make sure that your resume is ready for HR managers and recruiters. Often we get asked, well, what font should I use on my resume? Can I use colors? I wouldn't recommend that. Honestly, when it comes to font, Calibri and Times New Roman are great fonts to use on your resume. They are easy to read and pretty straightforward. Also, you can adjust the font size and be able to increase what you include in your resume, which is key, especially as you develop as a professional and more things need to be fitted on. When you're trying to fit things on your resume, you want to ensure that they are, number one, quality items, but also that they look and are visually appealing. Often, if someone has to strain reading your resume, you will not get the look that you want for the position you might dream about. This is very key. You have to remember, recruiting and hiring managers often have to look at 150 to 250 resumes for each position. When you're dealing with that type of workload, it's what stands out that can make the difference. First, let's take the time to talk about consistency. In your resume, it's very important that you include what we like to call the big four items. That's professional summary, that's your core competencies, that's your career history, and that's your education. But also, as we've talked about before, you need to make sure that your format is correct and consistent. Little inconsistencies, such as having periods at the end of some bullets and not on others, make you look like you don't pay attention to detail. That can be a killer when it comes down to you or another candidate getting the job. Remember, it's the little things that matter. The same in your military career as it should be in your civilian career. What's important is that you take the time to proofread that document and utilize your resources. Make sure that you pay attention to the small details. Grammar is important. Punctuation is important. What font you use is important. How you list things is very important. You want to make sure that you are being consistent throughout your resume. Remember, these might be small details, but often it's the small details that create to the biggest successes.